I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and in this video I'm going to give you my top 3 picks for complete replacement soft tops fitting your two-door 2007 to 2018 JK. So when I say complete replacement soft top, what am I really talking about? When you're shopping for soft tops, you're going to find all different types. Some are just going to come with the soft material here, some are going to be factory style, some will be aftermarket style that give you a different function or a different look. Complete replacement soft top, the one we're talking about today, that really encompasses any top that includes all of your hardware, all of your soft material, all of your brackets, all of your frame, everything you need to get that top installed on your Jeep. So if you're somebody who is coming from a hard top and you don't have things like door surrounds and tailgate bars or any of the other factory or even aftermarket frame and hardware, a complete replacement soft top is going to be a great choice in that case. If you have a factory soft top on your Jeep, but your frame is bent or broken or missing hardware and your soft material is also destroyed, then again, a complete replacement soft top is going to be a really nice way to go. Now, all 3 of the tops that we're going to talk about today are going to install pretty similarly. You're going to start from having no top on the Jeep and no hardware on the Jeep because, again, everything comes in the box with the top. Then you're going to install all of the frame and the soft material. So one of the tops that we're going to talk about, actually the one that's on the Jeep right now, this is going to be a full frame factory style that has a little bit more hardware. The other 2 that we're going to talk about have a little bit less hardware. But again, the installs are going to be pretty much the same. Take you a couple hours, you can do it in the driveway with hand tools, so I wouldn't use the installation as a big differentiating factor in which top you should be choosing. It's really going to be about the functionality of the top, the form, and the build quality, which are all things that we're going to talk about as we get each of these 3 tops installed. So the 3 tops we're going to be talking about are the Smittybilt bowless combo soft top with tinted windows. We're also going to talk about the Bestop trektop NX Glide, and finally the top that you see here, which is the Bestop supertop NX with tinted windows in the black twill material. So again, these are just my picks for the top 3 complete replacement soft tops on the market. There are a lot of choices out there. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you can check out not only detailed videos about these 3 tops, but also all of the other tops out there on the market. But for now, let's jump into it. So the first top we're going to talk about today is the top behind me. This is the Smittybilt bowless combo soft top with tinted windows and door surrounds. So this is not going to be a factory looking or factory functioning top, but we're still leaving it in that complete soft top category because this version of the top does come with your tailgate bar, it comes with your door surrounds, every piece that you need to install it on your Jeep. So again, whether you're coming from a hard top or from a soft top, you're going to have everything you need all in one box. Now it is important to note that there is also a version of this that does not have things like the tailgate bar and the door surrounds. So if you are coming from a hard top or you want to get rid of everything you have and start fresh, you are going to have to get this SKU that does have all of these pieces along with it. So as I said, not going to be a factory looking top. As you can see here, it has a little bit of a fast back look to it, and that's pretty typical with a bowless top. This is not going to completely fold back like your factory top would, but it is a combo top, and what that means is that when you remove all 3 of the windows, it doesn't have anything in the C-pillar area here, so it's really going to give you a safari top style to it, and that's something that a lot of people do like. Now this does not have, again, the freedom panel area flip back. The Sunrider doesn't flip back on this one, and it doesn't completely fold into the trunk, so do keep that in mind. But this does have a couple of added features that even a factory top doesn't have. So this is going to allow you to fold back an upper layer of the top here to allow you to store your windows, and that is a pretty nice feature. This is going to have a bag and also that storage area there, so you can tuck everything away. Again, that's nice, so you're not getting your windows all scratched up. You're going to be able to store those up in here. And then also on the front section of this top, it's going to have zippered pockets, also a couple of other pockets in there, and also a MOLLE strap. So if you have any sort of MOLLE bag, you can go ahead and attach that to the top. So a few different features that even a factory top is not going to have. Now, one of the other nice things about this top is that it is going to be the least expensive one we're going to talk about today. If you're coming from a hard top or you have a soft top that's beat up and you want to get rid of everything, start from scratch, this is going to be an inexpensive option that's going to include everything you need to get it installed all in one box. The next top we're going to talk about is this Bestop Trektop NX Glide in black twill. This is going to be an incredibly high quality top. When you buy anything from Bestop, you can expect it to be high quality. This twill material is akin to the higher end material available from Jeep directly on some of the newer JKs and also on the JL. So great material, great build quality, really, really nice top here. Now why I put this in the middle of the category is because, as you can see here, this is still not going to be a factory style top. This is going to give you some additional functionality that the factory top doesn't give you. Also is going to take away some functionality, just like the Smittybilt that we talked about just a second ago. But again, a little bit different here with the Bestop. So what you're going to get from any trektop from Bestop is this slant back feature, which is a little bit of a fastback styling. That is where the trektop part comes in. The NX part of the name means that all three of the windows in the back are removable. So you can still get that open air driving experience that you would get from a factory top if you were to remove those three windows. The NX also means that you have the Sunrider feature right up here, so you can flip that front part of the top back and have, again, that open air experience, let some sun in, really feel like you don't have the top on the Jeep. Now the Glide portion of the name means that there are no zippers anywhere on this top. All of this slides together very much like your tailgate bar slides into your factory rear window, where there is a C channel and then a round piece of rubber usually, and they slide together. So these slide together up at the top, both side windows and the rear window, and then clip into the J channel on top of the tub just like factory. So some Velcro and some of those slide together connections are what holds this top together, so you don't have to worry about zippers pulling apart or trying to keep them lubricated or anything like that. The install of this top is going to be much easier. Sticking with the theme, this is a complete soft top, so this does include everything you need to get it installed. This is going to have more of a frame than the Smittybilt that we talked about, because again, it does have that Sunrider feature, but it's still going to come with your door surrounds, it's going to come with your tailgate bar, of course your header, and everything else you need to get it installed, which again puts it right in that complete replacement soft top category, even though functionality is a little bit different. Now speaking of functionality, this, just like the Smittybilt top that we just talked about, is going to have a couple of zippered pockets on the inside, which is a really nice feature in my opinion, especially when you have the doors off your Jeep. I like to empty my pockets out, and they give you a great place to store anything that you would normally keep in your pockets, so you're not going to lose it. So a little bit of, again, added functionality, even though it's not going to flip completely down into the trunk space of the Jeep like a factory full frame top would. Now, I said a lot about this top, everything from quality to functionality. For the quality and for the functionality that you're going to get, this is going to certainly be more expensive than that Smittybilt top, but it's not going to be as expensive as the next best top that we're going to talk about, because again, it's not going to be a full frame top. So the third top we're going to talk about today is the Bestop Supertop NX with the tinted windows in black twill, and this is going to be the top that is most similar to a factory top in both looks and in functionality. As you can see here, this is not going to be a fastback top. This has a full frame. This folds completely down into the trunk space of the Jeep after you remove the windows. Again, very much like a factory top. This does have the Sunrider feature, and this is made of an incredibly high quality material, this black twill material from Bestop, which is very similar to the premium material that was available on a lot of the later model JKs. So this top, again, has all of that factory functionality. It's not going to add a lot of function like some of the other tops that we talked about today, in the form of those molly straps or different pockets or zippered pockets or storage on the inside. Again, when you think about this top, think about a factory top. So this is really the one that falls most neatly into the complete replacement soft top category that we're talking about today, because it is very complete, just like all the other ones, has everything you need right in the box, and it is also very much factory. The other ones had everything that you needed in the box, but they were a little bit different in form and function than the factory top. Now, I already mentioned before, incredibly high quality from a build quality standpoint and also from a material standpoint, but because of that, you are going to spend a little bit more for the top. This is going to be the most expensive of the three that we talked about today, but in my opinion, it is completely worth it if you're looking for a very high quality, factory style, complete replacement top. So those are my top picks for complete replacement soft tops fitting your two-door 2007 to 2018 JK. Today we talked about that Smittybilt bowless combo soft top, the Bestop Trektop NX Glide, and the Bestop Supertop NX. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think of my picks, which top you have installed on your Jeep or which one you're looking at. And if I missed anything that you think should have been on the list, make sure you let me know that as well. Also, like I said before, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel that we can check out detailed videos on all of these tops as well as all the other items that we offer on the site.